Oh. Ho! It's 2019 and they really still gave Terrell Suggs an elite card. Find you somebody that loves you as much as EA loves Terrell Suggs. What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another episode of MUT Market Watch. It's Saturday, and you guys know each and every Saturday we bring you this episode to go over the current state of the Madden 20 Ultimate Team market. And we got some surprise content last night. I think we kind of knew it was coming, but I didn't think we know it was going to be happening on a late Friday night. And that's the NFL 100 Legend Program. And we got 4 brand new legends in the game, all running backs from the NFL 100 list that was revealed on NFL Network. And it's made the market totally tank. A reverse from what we were seeing just Thursday when the Harvest promo came out. Training was way up because of the Night Train Lane, the Michael Irvin, all of the Harvest cards and the way that you have to build them. You needed training, and it caused the training to go up. It was a very rare time where we saw training go up from a promo and prices go up from a promo rather than go down. So anybody who actually sold their team or got rid of cards because of the promo just to maybe make some coin off of them, you probably lost out if you sold them too quick and then the prices went up and you're probably looking like, damn, I just sold that card for $50K cheaper 24 hours ago. So that's why I never advise to sell your team before a promo, because you just never know what's going to happen. You don't know how the market's going to react, and now it's all the way back down. So maybe if you held off, you're probably maybe getting some prices a little bit cheaper now. But let's talk about this program, and honestly, let's take a look at the training point spreadsheet. We got 4 new running backs: Jim Brown, Barry Sanders, Eric Dickerson, Emmitt Smith. They're all 94 overalls. They all have power-ups, so they're basically 95 overalls. And strangely enough, there's packs in the store, so of course people are ripping them. You can pull the full 94 in packs. A lot of people need training to power up these cards, right? Especially like Eric Dickerson and Emmitt Smith, because this is their first card. They don't really have existing power-ups. And I thought maybe the training market would stay the same, but it's actually gone down. And I think that's, again, because people are ripping packs. But I thought with the need of training, it would stay up because of that. So this is updated around midnight. So the prices might be a little bit different right now, but I think by the time the new legends come out this afternoon, or this late morning, I should say, which are going to be Darnell Dockett and Randall Cunningham, you'll see these prices come back to what you're seeing on your screen right now. And, like 22, honestly, like 22 and a half, 23 coins per training point was really good for this, before this promo started. Now we're back into the, 17 coins per training point. It's closer to 18, but we'll say 17 anyway. 89s at 64K, 88s at 49K, 91s at 135K, 87s at 37K. There's a big sweet spot here. 90s, for whatever reason, you might be able to find them around 100K. I saw 1 or 2 for 95, but for the most part, 105 was the pretty common number that I saw there every time I was looking for 90. So again, with this spreadsheet, there's a link down below in the description. Make sure you bookmark it. Anytime that I update it, you guys can go right back to it and see it. I've also been told by numerous people that with Google Sheets, you can somehow copy this and then paste it into your own Google Sheet and then update it yourself. So if you know how to do that, go do it. If you don't, Google it and then figure it out. I don't know personally how to, but I guess it is a possibility. So you guys can just copy it and then update it yourself. If I get too lazy, because you guys know I only do it every other day. Again, with all these values, they are not the cheapest out there all the time. It's just the most average cheapest. So spend some time on the auction house, and I believe that you can find values much lower than this if you're looking to stock up on training. Now, with all of these cards, we have some really interesting ways to maybe make some coins. So you can do a very basic flip just by going 80 to 84. I will tell you, last night this was damn near impossible, but if you just go 80 to 84 and leave the filter right here, you're going to see that these cards are going for about 29K. All right, this is going to get a little more difficult trying to do this next week and the week after, but this is the first week of these cards, so it's going to work right now. You could basically sell these for, I'd say, 29,500 coins. So now what you're going to do is just kind of filter through the specific teams. So Rams, Eric Dickerson, and what you want to do is minus the 10% from 29.5. I would imagine that 25.1 is going to cover us. But again, there's a lot of sharks in the water right now. A lot of people are trying to do this. A lot of people, you need 25 of these collectibles to complete these sets. So it is going to be tough. The companion app was down last night. I think it's probably still down today. So you can't do it through there, but usually buying cards through the companion app is a little bit cheaper, or quicker, I'm sorry. But what I would do is cycle through the 4 teams. And if you can find them for about 25K, we see we got one here. I will then immediately list it for 29,500 because people are not filtering down by each team, and there's so many of these collectibles out there that, you know, they're just buying the ones from the top, and they're overpaying by about 4K each, and that's a big mistake, but we're going to take advantage of it. So it's something you can do with almost any promo. You can do it with the Harvest promo that's going on as well. Go through all 4 teams: Cowboys, Rams, I'm going to draw a blank here, Lions, and Browns. And anytime you see them, you know, if you're quick enough, you're probably going to catch a few for low 20s. Might even catch some in the teens. But just cycle through those 4 different teams, and every time you see one, for about 25K, maybe 25.5, this would probably be doable. Buy it, and then just keep checking this. These numbers might fluctuate. I always tell you guys, the market gets really weird between like 7 a.m. and more like 5 a.m. and like 9 a.m. The prices start to go back up after that, so kind of pay attention to that. I know this video is out a little bit earlier than normal, but that's a good way to flip some cards from this promo. You know, one obvious other thing here is that we know with the Harvest promo, you need training, right? You need training to finish up Night Train Lane. You need training to get all of these Harvest or turkey stuffers. That's what they're called, turkey stuffers. Training's low again. We just saw the training point spreadsheet. Bam, it's right there. Use this to your advantage. If you didn't complete Night Train Lane, if you didn't complete Michael Irvin, if you want one of those cards, you know, now is the time. Now is definitely the time to utilize that training to build up these Harvest cards. Earlier in the week, we did put out a video basically talking about, you know, the cheapest ways to build one of these 92s. All the numbers that I used are pretty irrelevant now at this point. But you know, you can go back and watch that video and learn the, I guess, the strategy of it, but just use the new numbers that are out from that training point spreadsheet, and you can power these up for cheaper. I would imagine that each of these can be powered up for well below 200K now. I think it was about 222K as of Thursday and early Friday to power each one up from the ground up, and it's going to be cheaper now because of training being cheaper. With that being said, you can also go in and complete those sets, right? And even if you just want Night Train and just want Michael Irvin, a really good strategy here is to go on over to these Harvest sets, knock out the Harvest Masters. You get all 4 of the cards that you have to put back into this set, plus the power up for Michael Irvin. So if you really are just interested in the Masters only, you can get all 4 of these, power them up for cheap because training's cheap right now. When you get all 4 of these cards back, you keep the Michael Irvin, and then you quick sell all 4 of these because they're going to be net. They get returned to you, but they are going to be net. Once you quick sell them, you're going to have a boatload of training. If you want to turn that training back into coins, just so you can keep the Michael Irvin, you're going to look at this spreadsheet and you're going to do the reverse of what it says. So you're going to look for the highest coin per training point, which is 80 overalls. And you're going to try to sell all of your 80 overalls for over 6K. Now, if we go back to the auction house, you're probably going to be able to see that, you know, with my normal unfiltering method, you can sell 80 overalls for well over 6K because people don't filter down. So this is kind of like the opposite of our sniping tutorial. If you guys missed that video, go look for it, go find it out, how I've made millions of coins sniping or flipping cards in Madden 20 Ultimate Team. But if you're trying to convert your training, which is really cheap right now, into coins, look at the opposite of my spreadsheet. Go to 80/81s. Don't filter down, so you could literally just, you know, basically do this. Sell all of your 80s for this amount. You can also open up all of the training packs, and you want to try to look for, you know, you want to look for, like I said, the reverse value of my training point spreadsheet here, and look for the highest ones, so like 86s, 84s, 82s. Open up some of those harvest packs. Those are going to output some of those lower overall cards. They're not the greatest value. You can sell all of your, or they're not the greatest gamble, I should say. You can sell all of your gold harvest cards. You guys saw in my binder, I had a bunch of them. Those right now are selling for, they're starting to tank a little bit too, but those are actually pretty good in return. So you can use all of that training, open up a bunch of the gold, the 77 to 79 packs, right? Where am I going? Gold, 77 to 79 packs. You can open up a boatload of those with that training that you get in return from quick selling those cards from the sets. And then once you do that, you sell those all. These are getting really cheap. We'll have to wait and see if they go up, but you can still sell these all for about 2.6K. We'll also talk about this as a way to make some coins other ways in a future video, but that's all I got for now for MUT Market Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll be picking up Randall Cunningham later today, and hopefully dropping a video on that tonight and playing some with him on Twitch and Weekend League. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.